Yeah, give me some fights. I'll give you some rapid picks.
Bro, and honestly, I think some of the better fights are on the prelims. So I'm gonna point those out.
Okay.
Just, Tracy Cortez versus Jasmine Jasudavicious, a ranked fight.
Easy.
Who?
Jasmine.
Oh, controversial. Controversial.
Dude, I like Jasmine, man. I think she throws down. I like her. I like her energy. I think she gets in there to get people out of there.
Yeah. I
So
think
I'm
every
going
UFC fighter just has the hots for Tracy Cortez. So.
Well, I'm not a UFC fighter.
UFC fan. I don't know why I said fighter.
Dude, no, I have too much respect for Ortega to say that his
dude, they
his
broke
lady's
up.
hot. Oh, dude, fair game. Let's go with Tracy Cortez.
Yeah, pick Tracy Cortez.
No, man, I got the hots for Jasmine what?
You got it. You almost had it.
I know. Jasmine Jasudavicious?
That's good.
No.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. All right.
And then this one, which is kind of crazy, this fight, how this ended up as this fight, but it's Roman Kopylov versus Josh Fremd, which was originally Chris Curtis versus Anthony Hernandez. Then it was Roman Kopylov versus Anthony Hernandez, and then it's Josh Fremd versus Roman Kopylov.
Is Josh Fremd not really the new guy? No.
He's newer. He fought
Who'd he fight?
Trayshawn Gore, like lifted him up with a guillotine or something like that. That's kind of what
he's not the guy I'm thinking of. He's not. I'm gonna go with Roman Kopylov for that one.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a throw up for Roman, honestly.
Okay.
Loopy Godinez versus Elise Reed, I think is your favorite fighter, actually.
I really like Elise Reed. She's not. I prefer Sam Hughes, so we're gonna go. We're gonna go with. We're gonna go with the first. I don't even remember who. Loopy Godinez.
Yeah.
We're going with Loopy. I think
Loopy
Loopy needs a win. She needs a win.
Yeah, and I think this is winnable. She faced pretty high level the last couple fights, so this is definitely a nice switch up, you know.
Why do I feel like Elise Reed fought like 2 weeks ago?
She fought in June.
Yeah.
So it's like semi-recently.
Yeah.
Let's see. Then moving into main card, Fernando Padilla, who I'm not familiar with, but he's fighting Kyle Nelson, who I am familiar with, and is pretty
good.
badass.
I like Kyle Nelson.
Yeah.
But I don't know this other guy.
Me neither, but it says he has one win in the UFC against Julian. Oh, yeah. He came in and knocked out Julian Erosa in his first fight in the UFC. I remember watching this. Dude.
This guy might be good.
Yeah.
He might have heat in his hands.
Dude, and he's Mexican on Noche Ufc. I mean,
I'm going to go with that guy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sorry,
I like Kyle, but nah.
Back out.
Nah.
Back out.
All right. Then another prospect, Daniel Zellhuber.
I like him, man.
Had a good last fight with Lando Venata.
Yeah.
Versus Christos Giagos, who's, you know, he's good. He's got good wins, but I'm going with Daniel Zellhuber. Then the return of Raul Rosas Jr.
Oh, really?
This is interesting. He's fighting Terrence Mitchell, who's probably most known for losing to Cameron Simon. I think last fight. Yeah, last fight.
Great thing to be known for.
Yeah. There's holes in his grappling game, which I think is why they booked this matchup. I'm gonna go with Raul Rosas because I do believe in his skill set. I know he's very young, could very well go out there and, you know, it looks a lot like that last fight. I think he ran into a real prospect last fight pretty early on. You know, and that was just maybe too much of a jump for him. But I think this is a winnable fight. I think he's taking some time. He looks a lot bigger. Like they were in the weight room. And he's working at the PI, so I have confidence that they got him ready for this fight. And why am I doing this? This is your segment. My bad. Raul Rosas. I just I'm just like, why am I giving my pick? It's not even. Just took over.
The whole time you were doing that, I was sitting here thinking that. It was so fun for me. I'm like, damn, he's really taking this segment.
Sorry, my bad.
No. I like it. I like your breakdown. It felt good. I honestly felt like I was listening to Brett Okamoto breakdown fights.
Dude, that's not who I want to be compared to. Jesus.
Well, Brett Okamoto likes to steal segments too.
Sorry. My bad. At least I caught it, you know? At least I'm aware of it.
Dude, so Brett Okamoto does a like a little betting show on ESPN with like an expert bettor. And so they were doing...
Is it Yanni the Greek?
No, I wish. And so, dude, I was watching it like the day of the fights of like last Saturday. And they're talking about... They're like, yeah, Izzy on DraftKings by knockout is a plus 100. And Brett Okamoto goes, you know, when I saw that, I've been living in Vegas for a very long time. And when you see Izzy as a plus 100 by knockout against Sean Strickland, there's sometimes just bets that you see the value of. And you're just like, this is too good to be true. You should probably just take everything and put it on that. And he's like breaking it down. Yeah, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's gonna age so well.
Bro, what does Brett Okamoto know about fighting?
Dude, I just imagine, like, I'm imagining Brett Okamoto just walking through casinos in Vegas, being like, "There's value to this bet."
Just ruining lives.
Yeah, he's
like, how are you? You know those homeless videos, and they go up to him on the street. How did you become homeless? Like, Brett Okamoto told me to bet my life. Bet my life on Kamaru Usman versus Leon Edwards.
There's like a family enjoying like dinner in a buffet, and he's
at
like
a Golden Corral.
Yeah. He's like, do you know that there's value to be had here?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Brett Okamoto.
I am.
Sure, he's a nice guy. I'm Sean Strickland in it. Sure, he's a nice guy. But yeah, back to your segment. What do you think about Raul Rosas?
I'm going with all Mexicans. How about that?
Oh, okay, I like it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're going all Mexicans, do you consider this next fight? You think?
Wait, I'm sure. Is Tracy Cortez considered?
Yeah, she's Mexican.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, Trace.
Do you consider Kevin Holland an honorary Mexican? Because he's fighting Jack Della Maddalena.
Why did I forget that that's happening?
I'm so excited for that fight.
Is that the co-main?
That's the co-main.
Oh my gosh.
That is a freaking banger.
You know what's unfortunate?
What?
I think it'd be cool if that was 5 rounds.
Yeah, it would be interesting. Because every time Kevin has been in a 5-rounder, which I think is only once. I mean, he's tough enough to go all 5. I don't know. This is such a weird matchup. It's very weird, and I know who you're going with. Man.
You do?
I think so. I mean, I know you're high on the Jack Della Maddalena train.
I think that Jack is gonna knock Kevin out.
After watching that last fight?
I think that guy was really good.
Man.
I think that guy was better than people think because he was just a name from the week.
Like the Dos Santos syndrome.
Yeah, I think that guy's really good. Dude. I mean, that guy trains at Team Elevation. He's like
a lot of dudes spoke highly of him coming into it.
Right.
Man, I mean, honestly, whoever wins, I'll be happy. But I'm just excited that that's a fight that's booked. I didn't think it happened.
But I really like Kevin. I like Kevin a lot. I just
he does clown a little too much.
Jack to me. Okay, here, let me explain this.
Oh shit, let's go.
Do you know the way that like oh gosh, Johnny Depp he comes off as this
What?
You know the way Johnny Depp comes off as this very, very like mystique, like creepy, almost like I don't know if like I'm being seductive or about to murder you kind of act.
Right, balances a fine line.
That's what Jack does.
His personality wise, or like
100% his personality. It's this guy because you can just tell there's this switch. I mean, the way.
Are you talking about the Joaquin Buckley clip?
No, I'm just talking about any interview that I hear. When I hear his demeanor, I'm like, this is the kind of guy who you would love to be like. He'd be your best friend in the world. Yeah. But he's just got the way he has a very there's an innocence to the way he talks.
Yeah. He just seems like a nice, pretty calm guy.
Right. But he's violent in the cage.
Yeah.
So like for me, that's something I really enjoy because it's not this character act like a Kevin Holland. He was like trying to put a show on, which I also am very entertained by. To me, the innocence of a Jack Della Maddalena for what he does to people is the intriguing factor.
But what I keep thinking about with this matchup is how tough Kevin is. Like, I don't know if this goes 3 just off of that. Like, it's from what I've seen Jack Della get clipped more than I've seen Kevin Holland get clipped. So it's kind of like this. I don't know. He's actually the favorite, which is a little surprising.
Who is?
Kevin. At least on the UFC website, it might be different.
I don't know. That makes sense. He's fought higher level talent.
Yeah, and coming off that last fight, I'm sure some people are more down on Jack.
Jack, right?
Which also could play a factor. Like he didn't like that last performance. He comes in and who knows? He wipes him out, in a round. You never know with the sport, but
these guys could easily knock each other out.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm so torn on like who to pick, just because they both have the ability.
It could be a double
at
knockout.
A high level, or at the same time.
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
It would.
Didn't that happen? Was it with Matt Schnell or not Matt Schnell?
Yeah, I think it was.
Man, it wasn't Matt Schnell. It was the guy who won, Mike Trezano, I think, and somebody else. They got a double knockdown, but not knockout. But yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going Jack. So far, let's recap it. We got Loopy Godinez. We've got Jasmine Jasudavicious.
Yeah.
We've got
Roman Kopylov.
Jack Della Maddalena, Roman Kopylov, Raul Rosas Jr., that new guy fighting against Kyle Nelson.
Fernando Padilla.
Yeah, we got that guy.
Daniel Zellhuber.
Yeah, and I'm going to go with Alexa Grasso.
I like that pick.
Thank
and
you.
It doesn't seem like it's a common pick, honestly. There's a lot of people picking Valentina to regain her title, and I love Valentina, but
I do too.
I don't know. I think Alexa seems so ready for the moment, like how she's another to your point about Jack, like she's kind of calm and collected, but you can tell she's very confident about the work she puts in. Like,
yeah,
this shit will go in there and throw down for real. You won't freeze in the big lights. It's a layup for her. It's her card.
Dude, that parlay would be a nice payday, though. I'm sure that would be a good one.
Yeah, listen to Jared.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Not Yanni the Greek. Don't listen to that.
If anything is going to hit, it's that parlay.
Yeah.
And you know what? Take them all as individual bets, too, because that's the thing about parlays. Sean Strickland can beat Israel Adesanya, so
yeah,
you never know what's going to happen.
Bro.
Yeah.
Who knows?